Walter was 6 years old when the war started, and 11 when it finished. He lived in a 3-story pub in Evervale with all his family. It was quite crowded because, as well as his mum and brother, he had to live with aunties, uncles, grandparents and cousins. Walter had lots of friends, and he would go up the mountain to play all sorts of games. One day a German bomber came across and dropped a bomb where the boys played, but it didn't explode, so the British Army came and detonated it. It left a huge crater, and Walter and his friend used to look for pieces of the bomb. One day Walter took his bike up the mountain. He rode down the mountain, but his brakes were dodgy. He pressed them and they didn't work. So he rode down the hill, and he had 2 choices, either jump off the bike or ram into the wall. At the last second he hit the wall and fractured his skull and lost half of his memory.
Although Walter and his friends liked to go up the mountain, they also played a lot of games in the street. They liked to play strong horses, weak donkey, which you had to lean against the wall and see how many people you could get on your back before your back collapsed. He also liked to play kick the can, spiral hopscotch and leapfrog. Money was tight in those days, so he had to make his own. Walter used to collect jam jars and pop bottles. He did this because if you returned the glass bottles to the shopkeeper, you would get half a penny for one. Walter's clothes were either too small or too big, but what he had to stick with. People always told him that he would grow into them. If Walter ever split a pair of his trousers, his nan would patch them up with parts of sugar sacks. The only time Walter ever had a new piece of clothing was on Whitsun Day, but that was if he was lucky. Walter's clothes weren't the best anyway, so when he had a new piece of clothing, he was overwhelmed.